Hey everybody, welcome back. This stream was originally at 4 o'clock, but we've bumped it up. Not that that matters long term. Today we're going to be listening to the Dark Cloud 2 soundtrack, which I don't know how many of you played Dark... Hi, did you go to the bathroom? I don't know how many of you played Dark Cloud 2 at one point. Sorry, Luna just came back from using the restroom. Luna, do you want to go up? Can I pick you up? Go up there. Let me pick you up. I'm going to pick her up. Whoever's in this stream is lucky. Go up. Go up, up, up. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Come here. Yeah, mom. Good girl. There we go. So today we're going to be checking out the Dark Cloud 2 soundtrack of all things. I don't know how many folks have ever listened to the Dark Cloud 2 soundtrack. I certainly haven't, but I have played Dark Cloud 1 back on the PlayStation. So, let's definitely... Hey, Captain Bones. Let's definitely hop in. This, of course, is thanks to Zeddy. I kind of accidentally backloaded a lot of OST listens, which, wasn't necessarily the best idea. So moving forward, it won't be like every day there's like a new soundtrack we listen to. That's just impossible for me to sustain. But, But I'm really excited to listen to this soundtrack with you all. Thank you, Zeddy, for requesting this over on Patreon. Luna says thank you too, because thanks to Zeddy, she gets more treats. Hop off. Go. So let us dive in here. We're gonna go OSTs. One sec. Here we are. Dark Chronicle release date November 28th, 2002. Japan. Still available digitally on PS5? Oh yeah. Wait, Dark Cloud 2 ARPG? Rogue Galaxy Professor Layton series Tomihito Nishiura. Wow. 76 tracks plus 12 arranged tracks. No worries, Eddie. I did not realize that. Tracks with arrangements in the range of place. Sorry if you hear the dryer there. Wow, Motoi Sakuraba? Oh wow, Kenji Ito. Wow. Shinji Hosue, Ridge Racer. Oh, what? The Black Mages? Are you serious? What the fuck? Flower Yoko Shimomura. Oh my god, this is a stacked soundtrack. Okay, and we're going to be checking out... Alright, let's... Okay, I'm just keeping this in mind. So, track 1, 12, 56, 60... Okay. Let us dive in. All right, Zeddy, thank you for making this playlist. And we will be here for exactly 3 hours. So we'll do our best to clear through everything, of course. This is quite long, so I'll do what I can. All right. Max receives a mysterious red stone and learns that the rest of the world has been wiped out by a creature named Griffin who's looking for the stone. With the help of a girl from the future, he sets out to rebuild the world and stop the Griffin. Let me just grab this so I know what tracks I have to look at. One sec, guys. Thank you for being patient. Doop, doop. All right. We will dive in right now with Dark Cloud 1, Dark Cloud 2, One Never Ending Adventure Rush's theme. mean, Dark Cloud 1 was definitely something I played. Wow. Holy shit, this is really nice. What? Damn, that's it? Oh, that sucks. You don't even get one full... Oh my god. Okay, well, so some thoughts there. Okay, sorry, Zeddy. This was one of the songs I was asked to analyze, but I'll think about it. So in reality, like what's really fun about that track is the sense of adventure, right? So first of all, I love themes that are based around characters because it makes it easier to like really think about what the character is thinking or feeling in that moment. But like one of the things that's amazing about this is obviously the sense of like, clearly I'm looking at a picture of Rush, right? I would assume that this guy right here is Rush, but there's the adventurous spirit is in that, but it's also like, it's interesting because it's actually like a mature sound. No one in the game named Rush though. Oh wait, what? Okay. All right. One of the things that's really cool about that theme in particular is the sense of adventure in it. Like that's so much like about the spirit of purpose, right? There's like, I love that the way that the melody reads in that, the melody reads with a sense of, well, and the rhythm reads with a sense of enthusiasm and a sense of adventure. And you know what's crazy is that like, you don't need like any sort of, you can kind of pick that up from kind of anything. I'm a little bit under the weather. So I'm like saying, as I'm saying things, does that make sense? I feel I'm saying something and as I'm saying it, I'm like listening to myself say it and I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Does that make sense to you? Do I make sense? Like, it's like, the sense of adventure there is predominant in the way that the melody plays and the way that we have the doublings in the harmony that's sort of split, so it's moving together, and there's something about that sound that can be recreated a bunch of different ways. But the thing that's really exciting about it is that every time the sense of adventure changes based on how it's composed, right? And I think like that's just such a fun thing to do. You know what I mean? I also think that there's quite a bit of percussion in it. So like the percussion moves us forward and keeps us on our toes and keeps us with a sense of like enthusiasm. All of those things I think help make this really memorable. Now, melody here being the focal point, which is really, really dope. You know, like if you listen to this, I think it is. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you've got the solo instrument that's like the lead that's basically saying like, I'm going to go on adventure. I'm going to continue to pursue my life and explore and enjoy whatever. And you've got the guitar underneath, and then you've got, you know, the repetitive all those things kind of help guide us as listeners as we move through the track. And the track it honestly just feels awesome. There's like very little to say about it because it's just like a great track, you know? And then also you have the percussion accents that I think like I'm really feeling like this is really about like stepping into, well, the track's, never ending adventure, right? And that's what it sounds like. It's like, oh man, nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to get in my way. There's like a real youthfulness about it too. The melody almost feels like it meanders a little bit. And I think that kind of serves it. It serves the like sense of like, ooh, what's that over there? Ooh, what's that over there? That meandering melody really serves this really well, I think. All right, well, so anyway, we have a lot to get through, so I won't stop and start too much. And I may or may not, I won't have too much to say, but I'll definitely have like little thoughts on each piece. I won't stop until the proper track. So the next one is 12th. So this is Dark. This is Never. Oh, this is the rearrangement. Yeah, it is. Okay. Holy shit. Love the slides. Holy shit, this is... Wow, Mitsuda! Holy shit. That's so cool. Oh my god, I love that. That's so high. A good vowel just... Oh, and then it goes to ooh. Wow. 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 I mean, that really like gives way to the feeling of like stepping into a land that you've never been in before and witnessing something like totally unnatural, right? Totally new to your eyes, you know? Wow. That is this on PC? No, right? Is it? Wait, I think it is. Wait, is it? Dark. No, it's not. Hey, Marina, there you go. You got your chance. That's right. Only on the PS4/5. That's right. Man, that was beautiful. Thank you, Marina. I almost bought the game that you were playing, but it looks like it was just the demo. All right, let's check out The Dark Battle. Okay, cool. Wow, this is so interesting to hear both the arrangements and the rearrangements. Oh, thanks, Marina. Yeah. This is Sakuraba. Bye, friend. Wow. Nice organ there. Hey Andrew, what's up? You also commented here before. Hey Phoenix, what's up? Zeddy, do you want me to, if there's loops, Zeddy, do you want me to listen to the whole thing, or do you want me to skip? It's up to you. Totally fine either way. This is not a loop, though, which is kind of cool, actually. I kind of, you know what's funny is that in some ways the arrangements, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah, it's tough because, so, you know, that the original sounded like this. That's so tough because the original is good, but to my ear and like what I like, it's tough. I think the arrangements will automatically always be better to me. You know what I've realized about myself anyway? I've started to realize that MIDI's good, but it's not my favorite way to like if it sounds too fake, it loses some of it for me. Like you can still pick up on the emotional aspects of it, of course, but yeah, I don't know. It's like interesting. All right, let's check out Dark Cloud 2, the prologue. Oh, that's nice. Love the harmonica. That's very pretty. Oh. What? Okay. All right. A premonition of something going to happen. That's a premonition of something going to happen? That's so, like, friendly and bright. Okay. Carnival night. Yep. That's so fun. Hey, Katamari, what's up? Okay, next up is The Circus. Charming as hell. Red-haired girl? Okay, so clearly this is mystery. Danger. Who is that? Okay. Secret conversation. Hey, Tommy, what's up? Okay. So fast. What? All right. If it's showtime. Okay. Clearly still part of the chorus. A bit of whimsical in the way that the kind of like that, the way it slides up like that. Moonlight Tango. Oh, okay, wait, shit, it's already track 12? Okay, Moonlight Tango 12 is a sequence where you escape from a circus troupe master. Okay. Love the accordion. Oh wow, it really is. Yeah. So this first half is like reuniting with the person or like stepping in to rescue whoever, and you look at each other and you're like, okay, we have this moment where we're going to be able to escape. We're going to be able to like take care of things. We're going to be able to you know, navigate this difficulty together, right? And so you have this warm sound in it, even though the accordion represents the troupe, or maybe one of the troupe members actually helps you, and they have this like sort of like, I'm not going to let you get caught up in this with the troupe master, like I'm going to look out for you. And then this section says, and you hear that because the tone is quite bright and warm, right? Whereas then in this section coming up, it's a little bit more negative. I love that. That doesn't really sound like an escape track, does it? It sounds much more like a to me it has a sound of like begging or pleading versus like running away from. I mean, and maybe that's also fine, because the foible is like, sometimes we get into this idea that like, usually we think that it's about like running, and so the trap is that we are writing music that's about speeding away from something, whereas here it feels like there's a push and pull of like a conversation, like, no, you can't, no, but then it's like, well, no, yes I can, yes I will, you're gonna stay here, no, I'm not gonna stay here. So it's a bit of a back and forth in a conversation. All right, so this is a rearrangement. Or you cut you a daughter. I really like the rearrangements. Yeah. Oh, really? That's interesting. I think I like the first one better. But I do like the swinging strings here. Speed up nice. Hey, Viper. Nice slow down. This has more of a, and the way that it's written is much more of a sense of fight in it, more of a sense of like conflict, but it also intertwines this. I mean, the accordion is so lovely in it, and then the back and forth, that classic tango sound is really cool. Hey, thanks, Redosian. Appreciate that. Love the long sustain. I mean, I feel like this track definitely, well, okay, so when I said I preferred the first one, I didn't mean tonally, because tonally I much prefer this, and their arrangements are phenomenal. But one of the things I liked about the first one was how sort of cohesive and condensed it was specifically to that thing. Whereas this one is a little bit different. And a little bit of a deviation in terms of it's obviously longer. There's also more of a focus on the back and forth feels less like a conversation and more like a conflict, which I think, I mean, it works, and I appreciate that the accordion is prominent in all, and that's a very common thing apparently. I don't know very much about tango, but you know, there's always that's not always, but there's always a bit of that tango sound in it with that accordion, and also the and I think it's cool because it expresses. It's interesting because tango is a very sensual thing. It expresses danger and you know, romance sometimes at the same time, and I think that those two are, you know, the towing of the line there exists throughout both the original and the arrangement, and they both serve their own purpose. It's really cool. All right, let's listen to Palm Brinks. That's so welcoming. I just see like a desert town with like tons of shade and tons of trees. It's bright. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's just like a really lovely place, you know? At the station. That's so lovely. That's really lovely. It's criminal how short these are. Obviously just loops, but that one was so lovely. At the station. Like, it shouldn't be that warm, because unless the station is like the train station or the rail station or the car station, it's just lovely. All right, let's check out Underground Water Channel. It do be a train station. Okay. Okay. Wow. I love that melody. That's really fun. It's so epic, but also the way that the horns. Hang on, I want to listen to that again. Actually, I love the swirl. Right, and this is like the building of it. The strong horn emphasis, then the swirling strings again. Then this basically call and response. Love those. I love this chord movement. See, they come together, and then that's really cool because the first like 10 seconds. Hey, Ray, thank you, appreciate that. The first part is very back and forth, call and response. Then this, when they come together, that's like a sick melody, isn't it? It's just so fun. All right, fading. This is crazy. I can't believe. Okay, these tracks are so short. Fading consciousness. This is game over. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate that. Okay, so that's the game over. That's interesting. Uh-oh, where did the playlist go? Uh-oh, the playlist disappeared. Hold on. I appreciate how much melody, the melodic focus of this soundtrack is really, really nice. Okay, menu, no, dim light. Interesting having the bassoon like kind of lead in, and then we have this end up having a waltz. It's almost like a somber it's like a somber dance. Dim light. Okay. Menu. Hey, Pecan, what's up? You ate the playlist. That's so warm. I appreciate this like error sound. That's so human. I love that. That's an awesome track. To me, this track, I'm sorry, let me get a drink of water. That track to me is just so inviting. Like it's like childish in a way, right? Like the celeste, xylophone, whatever you want to call it, like the way that is played, it's almost like clownish, but there's a real quality in that music of like your annoying cousin, you know? It's very, very light and innocent and pure, you know? It's cool. Halloween. Why? It's definitely like a chase. It's definitely like a chase. The lower timpani just... That's definitely a chase sequence. I wonder why it's called Halloween. Around the World. Being chased by a bouncing pumpkin. I love the sense of possibility in this track with the horn. This definitely feels like stepping onto an airship for the first time. Shop. That's lovely. I've heard this. Hey Q, yeah, I've heard some of it. Chaos Rings has insanely good music. Chaos Rings 3 especially. It's funny, the fiddle sound ends up giving it the feeling of like you're in like a country store, you know? Like off the beaten path or something. And there's just the dude with like a big white beard that's like, hello everybody, come on in and I'm gonna help you out. What do you need? You know, Crazy Buggy is next. Of course. Gotta have the like... Definitely Mega Man, yeah. Cool. It's so like early, like late 90s, thousands, like hair metal, like yeah, it's dope. Holy Prayer. Pretty. Charlotte? Sorry, the thing should have been up. The songs are moving so fast that it was like, nah, I'm good. I love character themes. Hey, but Level 5's having great success right now with Fantasy Life. I mean, truly, it's been incredible to see how well Fantasy Life has been taken on and appreciated by the masses. Rainbow Butterfly Woods. What a fun game too. I love a duet there. A duet with the flute and the clarinet. It's so... definitely has like a sunshine quality to it, but also you see like the shade and the trees, you know? I haven't. Rogue Galaxy, though. Isn't that game... I haven't. That's a beautiful theme. That's super peaceful. And I mean, like, again, woods, there's like a tranquility in the sound. It's like so lovely. Calm moment. Nice little duet there with the sounds like viola and flute. That also sounded like a prayer. That's interesting. That actually correlates really well to holy prayer. Calm moment feels like a place of rest with the fire crackling and stuff, and you know, a very soft night evening. What is this? Nanahige? Okay. Hey, Zav. Sorry about the day you're having. This is the kidder. This is a jokester. But not in your face, like not at you, but in That's why I like it, Pecan. What's eternal poison? Analyze and chill out, honestly. Is it out? How so? I liked that track a ton. Tree Spirit Yurok. Makes sense. They have it early? I'll probably like it more. Sphere. That's on 3DS, isn't it? Music requests on specific streams. Not in this. Not today though. Usually there's community posts, and then also Butterfly Dances 25 seconds. Oh, it's on PS2. Rainbow. What is this? Rainbow butterfly. Ooh. This is like seeing something absolutely mystical. Oh, that was Vanillaware. Hey, Giraffe, I saw your comment on another whatever video it was on. Uh-oh. It went from, it's like, you pissed off the butterfly. I don't know what that was. What was it for, Giraffe? I can't remember. This is like majesty, majestic beauty, but then it also has this veneer of danger attached to it too, which is really cool. Piece of the world. That's lovely. I just love even the... It's probably MIDI guitar, but it's so good. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm friends with Lena. Lena's probably one of my best creator friends. I really, really appreciate Lena. Oh, this is so beautiful. That's so pretty. Like the ultimate calm. All right, fish on. Oh, thank you, Fenrir. Appreciate that. That's the fishing theme? Sorry. That's awesome. Balance Valley. That's so lovely. It's the kind of music that, like a place where you just want to go and live in, you know? See you, Chris. Take care of your drive. Be well. God, that's nice. And that has like the sunrise kind of feel to it, especially with the clarinet. Like, yeah. And then it resets in a lower pitch and like. It's just so, so nice. Okay, but what's the arrangement sound like? For whatever reason, I thought Kenji Ito was the creator of Uzumaki. My brain was like, Kenji Ito. Oh, Junji Ito. Of course. Of course it is. Oh my god, that's funny. This is this is like JRPG music that like I love this. It's so warm, so inviting, so peaceful. Yeah, that's lovely. I mean, like, what is there to say about that? It's so beautiful. Oh God, it's like the perfect like rest and contemplate your existence and you know, or look on someone you care about. Like, there's so many different scenarios where that track just feels like it fits really, really well, and it's just lovely. Shifting windows. Yeah, that one too. It's a little bit of a pivot I didn't like that as much as Balance Valley, but it's clearly, I think it takes place in a similar place or same area. Stella Valley, though. A little bit of like a horse ranch sound. I like the lower bass in there, especially. Unfulfilled Wishes. That was a dungeon theme? What? Love that. Hey, Leosai, what's up? Zeddy, one of my patrons, requested the soundtrack. So at that tier, we listened to however many tracks within a 3-hour time period, basically. Okay, fire approaches the lighthouse. Uh-oh, drama. Uh-oh, drama! It's still like very musical though, it's not just like... Oh, thank you, Kramen. Stella Magic Temple. Has the same vibes as the area. What is this? This is... Oh. Ooh. Okay. Kenji Ito again. This is an arrangement of that track. Okay, I'm excited to hear this actually. Yeah, super melancholic, isn't it? It's like calm, peaceful, lovely. Especially the way that it kind of like slowly goes up to the upper register and on the chords, the kind of slightly rolled chords. Especially with the way that we're just like articulating the arpeggiations. I love it. Basically feels like it's super suspended too. It's like so beautiful. And it kind of is nice too because it kind of it feels like it fades away a bit. I really like that. So pretty. It's almost slightly jazzy too, which is interesting because the way that the chords are rolled and some of the chord structure in there's a little bit of jazz. Obviously, I think it ends in a seventh chord. A bit of just, I think it adds to the angst ever so slightly, which is cool. All right, so this is touring toward hope. That's pretty. Yeah, super enthusiastic, super like just let's move forward, especially hear that da-dum, chum-da-dum, chum-da-dum, chum-da-dum. Vinicio. What? Vinicio? Italians. Is this like Venice? Vinicio? Samba. Yep. God, I love this. Oh, that's so lovely. Calm Moment Part 2. Beautiful. Ocean's Roar Cave. We have there's about a little under 40 more tracks. I like a little bit of danger in that, ever so slightly. fish race. What? Literally? Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory. For sure, big deal. What a vibe. Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory. That was surprisingly chill for that. It was like super like just mostly vibes there. Dr. Jamming. This is too though. What the fuck? He's crazy. He's a mad scientist. Oh, Dr. Jamming. Oh my god. I didn't even put two and two together. Get out of here? I can if you want. Tutorial. I love how it's the lower notes and then the upper chord. Lower, upper, lower, upper. It's a very comfortable vibe. It's very chill. Man, I hate when track... So it's interesting how a track can be a minute long and then it goes so fast because you enjoy it so much that then it's already over. Launch Space-Time Train Ixion. What? Oh boy. Oh, that's true. Good point. I love the sense of scale in that. We're launching and going to the moon. You know, it's all about ascension there. Battle of the Future. I love the seriousness in there, especially in the upper strings. They really send home the idea that this is a major, major turning point and something really, really serious. Time is Changing, Japanese original, and then there's also an arrangement right after. Probably the longest tracks we've heard so far. Wow, okay. That's so pretty.
I'll take my chances.
Hey, wait, what?
Racing time.
I heard this before.
Rewriting the book for all to see. On my own, I can ride the winds of change to heal a broken time, a broken world. In the dark, our candle is the sun. To
That's such a classic ballad. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. No. Kavira, they've been on my to-do list. I really want to play Lunar. I'm really excited about it. Definitely feels like credits. Love the way the guitar accents the vocal lines from before. Yes, Leo side. I'm going to start playing it again on the 12th. God, I love that track. How do they possibly rearrange it and make it better? What the fuck? No! Ew! What? Sorry. Well, there you go. That's the unfiltered. Don't let anybody tell you I don't tell the truth. There's no way I could ever hide my actual feelings about something, as you just saw. That was real. That's all me. God, I do not like that. Okay. I'm here. Strange, though. A downgrade. It's a rearrangement. Yeah, no, I love EDM, but this ain't it. This just I mean, actually, this part's nice. I do like that. Oh, thanks, Shaq. It's like so pretty though, isn't it? Actually, now it's better now. Okay. Okay, this part's better. It has its charm. It has its charm. I didn't hate it or anything. It was okay. It didn't have any of the charm. So it didn't. I mean, it had charm, but it didn't. Who's Macro? It had charm, but it didn't really take me where I wanted to go. Like the actual arrangement. Time is changing. It's such a serious thought. You know what I mean? And I felt like it lost a little bit of its like momentum. You know. Secret Energy. You were just asking about that, Jack. I like this. The future's now, old man. The fuck? Who's Macro? It's too short. I know it'll loop, but man. Also, Zeddy, you made a mistake here. Flame Demon Gaspard is not until 62. Just FYI. All right. Haim Rada. Cute. Almost Baroque. Hey, Grift. No, I got the memo. RuneScape, yeah. Yeah, give a shout out to Zeddy. Zeddy's the one who has paid for this. Thank you, Zeddy, for supporting the channel and for giving people what they want. What's up, Green? That's very charming. It's like quirky, playful. The clarinet does that funny. It has that almost kind of like, what the hell is going on here kind of vibe, you know? Time of Separation. Ooh. You can hear like loss. Stairway to Heaven. I actually missed it. I don't know why my camera keeps unfocusing. Chad, do you ever realize you have too many subscriptions on YouTube and there's no way that you could ever actually follow or pay attention to every single one of them? Because I did. Okay. Gunder Volcano Grotto. We're in a volcano area. Why is my camera unfocusing? That's beautiful. I really enjoyed that. Really, really enjoyed that. Flying Warship Death Arc. Okay. This is like typical, yeah, warship sound. It's nice. Hey, Tsumi. Okay, Gundorada Workshop. What does that mean? From AC6 to this? What does that mean? Are you saying both are peak? Because I would agree. Is this another waltz? Oh, I see you're saying. I see your comment here. That's the life of a variety streamer, man. We go with the ebbs and the flows. Yeah, a lot of it has very much a folktale sound. You're gonna play this when you get home? I really love the guitar and pretty much all of these tracks. It's just like it has a lot of emotion behind it, doesn't it? And it, even though this one had like this sort of trudging quality in it, the sound has this it's sort of like leading into this like not sadness, but almost like trying to make a discovery, but not knowing how to move forward and advance on something. You know what I mean? It's cool. Mother. Hey, Vandal. You can hear the lilt down very much in line with that idea of like what it would sound like if you were, you know, looking at or talking to a mother. That was very pretty. All right, Flame Demon Gaspard. I will break down both of these essentially, but I'll probably focus on the one from the soundtrack. But it's interesting. Okay. So that's classic. Da 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 da. Classic, like, scary thing, right? Then this is this tremolo, flame demon Gaspard, you know? You can even hear the this almost feels like running away from it. Oh, I like that. So that's a really cool little section because you go but the support comes from and then over top you get da 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 da. So that's where the action is. It's kind of fun. And the melody is actually like, yeah, that's heroic, you know? Yeah, I appreciate that track. That track's nice. Okay, so this is the arrangement by the... I bet you it's by the Black Mages. Yep, called it. So this is cool. So you get the slight distortion, which is really showcasing the like danger, right? Hey, Firelook. This is a gift from a Patreon supporter, Zeddy. Thank you, Zeddy. So what I really like about this piece is that, much like the Good Night, Sleep Well, as much as I like the original, the thing that's really cool to me about this particular one is the fact that the upper like electric guitar showcases that heroism in a much grander way and in a much bigger way. And I like how the thing really ultimately this song is about the hero's journey and the hero's like conquest over adversity, right? It's not so much now, not to say that the flame, like I do think that the flame what's his name? Flame Demon Gaspard definitely to me it's almost like a knightly thing. There's a bit of like flair to the Flame Demon, but that also makes sense because flair, you think like, you know, the flames and controlling them, and there's like a lot of power in this, but also This song to me has more of an emphasis on heroicism by the player-controlled characters, like the heroes. You know, it's pretty dope. Good evening. What's up, Gino? Oh, thank you, Gino. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that was awesome. I definitely think of the arrangements. The previous ones have been more to my liking, but this prog stuff is so good, and I think it does a great job of expanding on and highlighting how good the bass theme is, but then also obviously doubling down on it and making it even more of an emotional experience. Yeah, it was dope. Memories. Aww. It really does have that reflective quality to it, doesn't it? Really thinking about it like a different time, you know? It's pretty, very nostalgic. Ancient mural. Oh, cool. That's like a proper old tenor.
Categories these
Ah!
days.
It's actually really cool to hear a tenor in a bad character, because most of the time tenors are heroic. So to have this thrown into a sound of like danger and like sounds like introducing some terrible new thing or a terrible thing, like a boss theme or something. So it's really cool to have the tenor voice be, first of all, done on MIDI as well. It's sort of interesting to hear the vibrato. Locked Palace. Yeah, the brass representing the palace is such a tried and true trope. It's awesome. Sun, another major boss theme. Okay, we're listening to this. Oh, that's cool. So this is fun. So the way this starts, it showcases the otherworldliness of this particular boss. I don't know if it's the actual sun, but the way that we have that chant. Now, someone would say it's Nier coded, which is what we attribute. Nier has sort of broken through this idea that like everything ends up sounding like Nier to some people, which makes sense. But what I like about this is that it leans into the. I think the reason why people compare this style of vocal writing and musical writing to Nier is because of the sort of not esoteric the what's the word I'm looking for, the supernatural quality of some of that, you know, like it's the classic like white voice Bulgarian chorus sound kind of that makes it sound otherworldly. There's a bit of a menacing tone in it. It almost sounds supernatural. And I think that's kind of in there, you know. Yes, here. Almost, yeah. Like, I love the piano in the background. It's like setting up this, like, you know. The chorus, she's chanting. I did, yeah. Yeah, and I think what we get throughout this entire track is essentially the menace and the terror of coming face to face with Sun. You know, There's a bit of like, I can't run away from this. Like now I have to face it head on. I can't turn around and decide not to. All I have in front of me is this dangerous situation, and there's nothing I can do but face it. But also what I'm facing is like, you know, otherworldly and terrifying, and it defies my like thinking, you know? It's like a Patreon live stream from a while ago. I love this too. The chant there, it actually reminds me very much of the Buddhist chant from Metaphor. But I really love how the lower male voice there, again, dominates it. I'm really curious to hear how this rearrangement goes. Actually, hold on. Let's listen. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Wow. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, everything I said in the first one I think stands true in this one too. Like, first of all, the lower chant there is obscenely good. I think it also, the upper register soprano singing there as well also lends itself again to this ethereal, otherworldly being or situation or what have you, of just like, in a way it's like cosmic terror, but like having to face it head on. And it's weird because it's not intense. Like, it's intense, but it's more about like a mood placement versus like an actual like intense situation. You know what I mean? I love that lower piano too. Love that piano back there too. And then the bagpipes too. It's like so original. It's very unique. And then the harp too, like, it's just ethereal. Just otherworldly. It's so good. So cool. That's so cool. That is such a dope. Oh, that's such a nice track. See, Nier Automata OST is all I think about. Exactly what I said earlier. Doing it way before Nier Automata. Isn't that crazy? It's like the clarity of the sun shining afterwards. Flower Garden. You can hear the sense of longing in the way that the harp is being plucked. That sound of, like, you know, if you're restoring a piece of the past, you can hear how the past is represented in the sadness of the harp, actually. Yeah, it's cool to hear the harp be so front and center. Wow. Oh, this is Yoko Shimomura? Nice. 28 minutes tonight, right? That's true. Love that piano. Yum, yum. So contemplative. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then the rawl here. Oh, it's so lovely. It really is a somber tone, isn't it? Somber piece, the whole thing. It's just like, what is this life? What do we have left? You know, like what is all this? Flower Palace. Wow. The sustain is really pretty there. Definitely has a revelatory feeling to it. Oh, what happened now? Drama? Why is there tension all of a sudden? There was like a moment of bliss.
Hey dude. Really recommend right now. The planet themes in Star Citizen, especially Pyro One, really sets the tone on how desperate the star system is.
Dude, thank you, Blackburn. I can't do it right this second. But I appreciate that. I'll do my best to get to it at some point. Thank you, though. Thanks very much. Ultimately, it feels like this track, there's so much hope in it, but there's nothing to do. Like, there's nowhere to turn. You know what I mean? Like, we're kind of at the end of our rope. I love this, too. Hola, Juan, ¿cómo estás? Okay, let's listen to the rearrangement. Hopefully it'll be a little bit... What? Bro, what? Why? The rave version. Ooh! Forsaken? Cool. Okay, I like this. Battle. 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 At first I didn't like it, but actually it's working out. It's really fun. I convinced you to get AC set. Have you played it yet? Alright, Garden of Memories. Wow, pretty. Same theme. Premonition? Drama, tension, tension, tension. Okay. Unknown history. Okay. Different from before. It's interesting how, to me the bass there is, so the song is called Unknown History. The bass like fuels that more so than the motif and the strings is already there, but the bass is what actually thrusts that forward and makes it feel different and makes us feel like we are not letting the sadness kind of weigh us down. You know what I mean? All right, Posno's Launch. There it is again, yeah. That's interesting. Okay, next is Giant Looming Shadow. Uh-oh. Okay, it's like Jaws. Dark Ruler Emperor Griffin. Da, da, da. That's cool. Am I going to play Night Rain? Yes, not today though. I think tomorrow evening. You feel the flying of the Griffin King, essentially. Or that's what it sounds like to me. Zeddy, what made you select this choice, by the way? If you're still here. The timpani in the pause is cool because it gives weight to the size of the thing. Nice, okay. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, let's check out Sad Fate. Oh my god, does he have an awakening? He realizes everything was a mistake? What do you mean, am I into dancers? Really? That good, Luke, huh? It's almost like, to me, this piece is like Griffin realizes everything he's pursued has been in the wrong, the wrong path, and he's deeply regretful. Oh yeah, dancers are cool. Thanks, Leonidas. I think for everybody's who. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it was an ARPG, which is crazy. All right, so Spiral of Dreams. I love that. It's weird because this is still not really all that positive, is it? Dark Element. Uh-oh. Something that was possessing Griffin has made its way out of him, and now it's hunting us down. Kind of surprised by how pulled back this is. How about the arrangement? Oh, Sakuraba again. It's basically just a FromSoft track. Percussion really adds more depth to this. Wow. Yes, he is out, no worries. Wow. The chant is so effective. Sounds like there's also a tenor in the background going, "Ah." That's interesting. Yeah, it really just feels like something's trying to like crawl out of it the whole time. And you're like, I mean, the dark element, sorry, my voice is starting to go because I have this sore throat. Zelmite Mines. It's very adventurous. You still get the exploration of the dungeon with the bassoon here. Okay. Now, Demon, which is the main theme of Dark Cloud 1, and a boss of a bonus dungeon. That's a cool throwback, by the way. I love it. So we're just stacking already. All rhythm. The strings are just like, come on at me. And then we get the bass grounding us. It's like 6 instruments layered. I love this track because this track basically ends up, so you really do have the bass, you have the 2 things of percussion, so let's say 3, then you have the guitar sound, then you have the violin, and there's like one more thing. Well, it's either 5 or 6 tracks. Anyway, it's amazing how layered that is, number 1. Number 2, emotionally speaking, this track is full of come and try it energy, you know? It's almost like a jig. It's almost like a dance, and it's kind of fearless, which is really interesting. Yeah, let's listen to the arrangement. Oh, I love it already. I love this like mallet instrument here. Love the strong musical beats there. Nice, the way the strings back in and set it up. Nice build up here to this with the added percussion. Again, the bass is really, really digging home. A little bit of syncopation. Also, love that. Boom, bop, 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 bop. Love that. Wow, interesting slowdown. Why? You know, it really is percussion focused and percussion forward, which is dope. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, there's Night Rain. What? All of a sudden it's super bright and playful. But yum. And then we change key and we reset. We're resetting here musically. More of the standard like full chords there. Shun, 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 shun. It's nice because it's just like the previous one, just with more emphasis. Nice. Wow. I love, so those punches there are actually really cool because they're coming at the end of this, as if to say like, this is the final push, just double down, finish it. You know what I mean? Fun. I really like that track. All right, Beyond the Aurora. See you. Oh, okay. It's interesting how this theme that we hear in the back half of the game ends up being one of the themes that's most predominantly presented in this back half. And it's really, really like almost celebratory, but there's a mournful quality to it that I find really interesting. It's also like really hopeful. Wow. Yeah, that really is kind of, it ties it all up in a bow, and it's very, I think, like really like respects the journey you've been on, and also the journey that you will continue to go on. I think that was really lovely. It really like gives also a sound of like, you know, anything is possible and anything can be done, which is, I mean, I think really beautiful. So thank you so much, Zeddy. And everyone who came and checked this out. Really appreciate Zeddy for, you know, I know it wasn't cheap, and I appreciate you taking the time to not only support the channel, but also expose me to some new music and, you know, 88 tracks, well, 87 technically, went by very quickly. So I really appreciate it. And thank you everybody for checking this out. I may be streaming Night Rain later today, but most likely tomorrow and in Saturday. Tomorrow AM, very early, will be a Wuthering Waves live stream for the 2.4 update coming out soon. Then 11 o'clock is our usual Patreon live stream. And then after that, we'll see about Night Rain. But yeah, thanks a ton, everybody. I'll talk to you later, okay?